I just finished watching Ahsoka episodes 1 to 2, so here's my spoiler review on those episodes. So if you haven't seen the show yet, go watch the first 2 episodes, come back to this video, and here's my spoiler review on Ahsoka. Okay, let's start off right off the bat. What did I think of the show so far? Now we got the first 2 episodes. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's definitely better than Mandalorian Season 3, and I wasn't a fan of Andor, so it's better than Andor as well. But I'm gonna go break down my spoiler section real fast and fully talk about the show and how I think of it as a whole, and talk about my nitpicks for the show. Because I'll talk about why I'm so strict on the show in a second. So, let's start off with the Rebels characters. Now, we did not get to see any Ezra. Well, a hologram of Ezra doesn't count. Now, Ezra in here, we don't really know much of him, so I can't really talk about him. Chopper. What we saw of Chopper is basically what we saw in the trailer so far of Chopper. Chopper is perfect. It's like they took him from the animated show. Took him right out of that and put him right into live action. When I saw Chopper, I thought I was watching that exact Chopper. Chopper fits perfectly in live action. It felt like they took him right out of the show and put him right into this show. He fits perfectly. When it was just his own shot, no other shot, I thought I was just watching Star Wars Rebels again. Now Sabine, I feel like she really fits as well. She's almost like Chopper. She's almost like if I took her out of Rebels, put her into this show. Sabine is almost like that. It's just I feel like it doesn't fully work. The actor does great. The actor fits Sabine really well as a character. But I feel like there were some moments in the show where it was all okay, maybe Sabine is not as perfect as I want her to be, but she is very close to being just like Rebels. And she is so close that I don't even know why I'm complaining about how she's not perfect, because she's extremely close to being Sabine. She's basically the role. So, O'Hara in here, she is not exactly from the show, but if I think of her as her own character with the same name and looks the same way, she's Hera to me. But I feel like she's not exactly the Hera that I saw in Star Wars Rebels. And she's just not the same character, but she is the same character. Well, the actor playing her in live action does a really good job, but it's not the Hera that I know from Star Wars Rebels. But she still works as well. Not as good as Sabine or Chopper, but she still works. Now, everything I just said, all those actors fit really well. Even though the small little nitpicks I had, they all fit really well. But now let's talk about the main star, Ahsoka. She's not really a Rebels character. Well, she's not a main crew in the Rebels, but it's her own show, and I know her from Clone Wars. Okay, this section is going to be long, so if you want to see it, you got some timestamps down there. But Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka, if you guys do not know this, Ahsoka is my favorite character in all of Star Wars. That is why I'm being so strict on this show right now. Ahsoka is my favorite character in all of Star Wars. I would say favorite Jedi, but you know. But yeah, Ahsoka Tano is my favorite character in all of Star Wars. The animated version of Ahsoka Tano is the one I know and love. Ashley Eckstein is the Ahsoka I know and love. I love Ashley Eckstein's version of Ahsoka. Her voice, so iconic. And then everything that Ahsoka Tano that I know went through is the one that works for me, because it's the one I knew first and the one that works the most for me. Ashley Eckstein, her voice of Ahsoka and her personality that she brings to the character, and the way that character is written to have this like charming feel to her, really works with Ashley Eckstein. I feel like it doesn't really come to life with any other actor. Rosario Dawson. I mean, like, yes, she fits really well as Ahsoka, but the way her character is written is not the same character for me. It feels like a different character. This version of Ahsoka still has Ahsoka's best moments. Like, you go to the action scenes in this episode, these episodes, they're really good. Like, Ahsoka's, like, you get to see her, like, kicking and winning the fights, and everyone, Ahsoka is still the same character, because she still has all the smart moves, and the lightsaber duelings, and all the smart strategies. So Ahsoka is still Ahsoka in this, but not the Ahsoka I like, not the voice I like of Ahsoka. That doesn't work for me. But like I said, she still does great. Just like I said, I'm very strict on this show. But yeah, basically, the cast, they're all amazing. It's just I'm super strict on it. Like I just said, the action is really great. We have the lightsabers duelings, all of those, and they're really great. Like I said, we get to see Ahsoka's movement, and it's really great. Like, I really like the action in here, and it really fits. Like, when episode 1 first started, the moment that action scene starts at the beginning, I was like, okay, this is like an actual event. This is like I'm watching this movie in the movie theater right now. This really works. And then we have that title card at the beginning that's kind of like Star Wars The Clone Wars, the last 4 episodes of Season 7, Execute Order 66. It's red, showing that this is going to be like kind of like this dark episode. This show starts off with that red text, but doesn't say Galaxy Far, Far Away. A long time ago, Galaxy Far, Far Away. It just cuts through those words, and they're all red. And I feel like that really fits the tone of what this show is gonna be. And that's kind of like sets up like the stakes here. And the way episode 2 ended makes me really excited to check out episode 3. But it didn't really end off as a cliffhanger as episode 1 did, but episode 2 had those like, okay, this is what's at risk. This is kind of teasing what's happening over here. Ahsoka is now gonna start training again. Okay, that's the end of the episode. So I'm ready for episode 3. I feel like the show's gonna work really well, but yeah. So far, I'm really liking Ahsoka. Sorry I talked way too much about the characters. Like I said, I'm being very strict on this, but I still enjoy it so far. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Follow my letterboxd called The Codeman Movie, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.